The velocity in a certain two-dimensional flow field is given by the equation V bar is equal to 2xti minus 2ytj, where the velocity is in meter per second, x, y and t are in meter and second respectively. Determine the expression for the local and the convective component of the acceleration in the x and y direction. What is the magnitude and direction of the velocity and the acceleration at a point x equal to 2, y is equal to 2 at a time t equal to 0. In this case, we have velocity component u along the x direction is 2 times of xt and the v component is minus 2 times y t. We are interested in the local and the convective acceleration in both x and y direction. So recall that we have ax is equal to acceleration along the x direction is u into del u by del x plus v into del u by del y plus we have del u by del t. The first two term represents here convective acceleration and the second term represents here the local acceleration. So this time we have the convective acceleration along the x direction is simply equal to u into del u by del x plus we have v into del u by del y. So we have acceleration, but convective part is u is equal to 2xt into the derivative of u with respect to x will be equal to 2t plus we have v component which is equal to minus 2yt, and we have to take the partial derivative of u with respect to y, that will be equal to 0. So in this case we get acceleration will be equal to 2 into 2 will be equal to 4xt. The local acceleration along the x direction we can find out using the partial derivative of u with respect to t. So if you take a partial derivative of u with respect to t, we left here only with 2x. The total acceleration along the y direction is given as u into del v by del x plus v into del v by del y plus we have partial derivative of v with respect to t. The first two term represents here the convective acceleration and the last term represents here the local acceleration along the y direction. So we'll first calculate here the convective acceleration along the y direction, that will be equal to u into del v by del x plus we have v into del v by del y. So we have given the value of u is equal to 2xt and we have partial derivative of v with respect to x is 0 plus we have given the value of v equal to minus 2yt and the partial derivative of v with respect to y is minus 2t. So in this case the first term will be equal to 0, minus minus become plus, we have 4 times of yt, square of it, and we have the local acceleration along the y direction is given by del v by del t. So you have to take the derivative of v with respect to t. So derivative of v with respect to t will be equal to minus of 2y. Here we are also interested to calculate the total acceleration. So we'll write ax equal to u into del u by del x plus v into del u by del y. That term will be equal to 4xt plus we have del u by del t. So total acceleration will be equal to 4xt plus 2x, and we are interested to know at x equal to y is equal to 2 and t is equal to 0. Since we have t is equal to 0 here, the first term will vanish, plus we have 2 times of x is equal to 2. So in this case we have ax will be equal to 4 meter per second square. Similarly, we have acceleration along the y direction is u into del v by del x plus v into del v by del y, that equal to 4yt square plus we have del v by del t, that equal to minus of 2y, and we have to calculate this value again at x equal to y is equal to 2. and t is equal to 0. So first term will vanish. Second term is minus 2 into y, that will be equal to minus 4 meter per second square. The total acceleration vector a bar is written as axi plus ayj, which is equal to 4i minus 4j, and therefore we have magnitude of acceleration is under root of 4 square plus 4 square, that is very close to 5.66 meter per second. So this is a general numerical, and this type of questions are normally asked if you are given the velocity vectors. For a steady flow, the velocity field is given by v is equal to minus x square plus 3yi plus 2xyj. So we have given the u component and v component. The magnitude of the acceleration of a particle at 1, minus 1 you have to find out. So we have x component of acceleration is ax. For that you require u and partial derivative of u with respect to x, plus we required the v component of velocity and the partial derivative of u with respect to y. And since there is no term of t here, so other two terms will not write here, only two terms are sufficient. And similarly we have ay. In that case also you required u velocity, then we have del v by del x, so we required a partial derivative of v with respect to x, plus we have v, and we required a partial derivative of v with respect to y. So we'll make this ready first here, and then we calculate the ax component and ay component. After that we write the acceleration vector, and finally we'll calculate the magnitude. All this value you have to solve at x equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 1. So need to calculate here x equal to 1 and y value should be equal to minus 1. So let first we calculate here u value. U value is given as, the velocity u in the x direction is given as minus x square plus 3y, that will be equal to minus 1 square plus we have 3 into minus 1. So we have u component equal to minus 4. Similarly we have given the value of v, that equal to 2xy. So you have to take the value of x equal to 1, y is equal to minus 1. In this case we'll get v is equal to minus 2. So one part is solved, u is known, v is known. Then we'll take the partial derivative of u with respect to x. So partial derivative of u with respect to x is minus 2x. That will be equal to minus 2 into 1 will be equal to minus 2. We also required a partial derivative of u with respect to y. That will be equal to the derivative of minus x square plus 3y is equal to constant term equal to 3. Similarly, we required a partial derivative of v with respect to x. That will be equal to 2y, and we have y is equal to minus 1, so this value is minus 2. And one more term, that is del v by del y, that equal to 2x, and this time we have x is equal to 1, that is equal to 2. So just put this value back into equation and we'll make our ax component and ay component ready. So we have ax equal to value of u is equal to minus 4. Value of del u by del x is equal to minus 2. Plus we have v value is equal to minus 2. We have del u by del y equal to 3. In this case we will get plus 8 minus 6, that will be equal to 2. And we have ay is equal to u, we have u is equal to minus 4 into del v by del x, that will be equal to minus 2, plus we have v is equal to minus 2, and del v by del y is equal to 2. So it again equal to 8 minus 4 will be equal to plus 4. So we have acceleration vector A is given as AXI plus AYJ, which is equal to 2i plus 4j, and finally we have magnitude of acceleration vector equal to under root of 2 square plus 4 square, that is very close to 4.47. Incompressible two-dimensional flow field with a w component equal to 0 has a y component of velocity is given as v is equal to minus axy. He says that the flow is incompressible and two-dimensional, and claiming that w equal to 0, it means that we have to first find out the u component, which one is missing component. And in case of incompressible flow, we have divergence equal to 0, that is we have del u by del x plus del v by del y equal to 0. Using this, first you have to find out the missing component u. Once you do that, then you have to calculate the acceleration of a particle at point 1, 2. That is, you have to calculate the x component as well as y component of acceleration. To find the missing component, we'll use the idea of the incompressible two-dimensional flow, and we'll apply the continuity equation, which is del u by del x plus we have del v by del y equal to 0. We have del u by del x plus we have del y of v component, which is minus axy, equal to 0. So we have del u by del x plus we have to take the derivative with respect to y. In that case, we will get minus ax equal to 0, or we have del u by del x equal to ax, and this time we have to integrate with respect to x. So we have u is equal to ax square divided by 2, and the constant here will take equal to 0. So this one is the simplest u component, will satisfy the continuity equation in two-dimensional. So this time we have velocity vector v bar is equal to uy plus vj, which is equal to ax square divided by 2i plus v component is minus axy. That is, we have velocity vector is ax square by 2i minus axyj. Now recall that we have the acceleration is given as the material derivative as dv by dt, which is same as del v by dt, plus we have u into del v by del x plus we have v into, this one is velocity vector v, into del v by del y. So this one is general form for total acceleration. So we need to calculate here the velocity v with respect to x and the derivative of v bar with respect to y. We also need the component u and v. The velocity vector here does not contain any term of t, so first term will vanish. We need only to calculate u into del v by del x plus v into del v by del y. So we have total acceleration a equal to u, which is ax square by 2, or del x of velocity component ax square by 2 times I minus axy j, plus we have v component, which is equal to minus axy into del y of v bar, which is equal to ax square by 2 I minus axy j. We will get a equal to ax square by 2. Derivative of ax square by 2 with respect to x is 2 times of ax by 2, so 2 will get cancelled and we left here with ax times I minus derivative of axy with respect to x will be equal to ay times j. And we have negative term of axy. This time we have to take the partial derivative with respect to y. So first term will be equal to 0i, the second term will be equal to minus ax j. Let's collect the coefficient of I here by expanding this. So we have ax square into ax will be a square cube divided by 2, that is I coefficient, and this one is 0 coefficient. So we have a square x cube by 2. Second term I write positive, and here the coefficient is negative, that is minus a square y by 2. Minus and this minus is plus, or a square x square y times j. So finally we have a equal to a square x cube by 2 I. Both these values are identical here. This one is coefficient is 1, so we will get here plus 1 by 2 a square y times j. So this one is our acceleration vector. We are interested in the acceleration vector at point 1, 2. So we have to put x equal to 1 and y is equal to 2 and to solve this, and then we'll check our correct choice. So we have a bar equal to a square cube is 1 divided by 2 times I, plus we have a square divided by 2, we have x square is 1, y is equal to 2, so 2 and 2 will get cancelled. From both these two terms we can take out a square common, so we have a bar equal to a square 2 1 by 2 I plus j. So this one is our acceleration vector. We have a square common, 1 by 2 I plus j. Check your choice here D. We have a bar equal to a square 1 by 2 I plus j. So choice D is correct choice. This question already we have solved, but that time we have taken the individual component of ax, ay, then we have calculated the value of del u by del x, del u by del y, del v by del x, del v by del y. Then we form the two component of acceleration ax and ay, and then we finally find out the value of acceleration. So this time we'll use the concept of material derivative. So we have material derivative of acceleration is given as dv by dt, which is same as equal to del v by del t plus u into del v by del x plus v into del v by del y. So in one single step we want to calculate the acceleration vector a bar using this concept. So we will just write here the velocity component is already known to us. So we have velocity component is v bar equal to minus x square plus 3y I plus 2xy. Now as such there is no term of t here. It means that we have del v by del t will be equal to 0. So there is no need to calculate this term. We only require to calculate u into del v by del x plus v into del v by del y. These calculations are ready with us. At x equal to 1, y equal to minus 1, we have u is equal to minus 4 and v is equal to 2xy is minus 2. Acceleration vector as a bar equal to u, which is equal to, since here u is a constant term, so we'll put directly minus 4 into del v by del x of v component. So derivative of this term will be equal to minus 2x times I, and the derivative of 2xy with respect to x is 2y plus we have v component which is equal to minus 2, and we have to take the partial derivative of v with respect to y. So take a partial derivative of v bar with respect to y, that will be equal to simply 3i plus partial derivative of 2xy with respect to y is 2x. So we have 2xj. So in one step we can solve this. So minus 4 and minus 2xi will be equal to 8 times of xi. Minus 4 into 2y will be equal to minus 8yj. Minus 2 into 3i is minus 6i. And minus 2 into 2x is minus 4xj. So we'll collect the term here of coefficient of I. We will get 8x minus 6I plus we have minus 8y minus 4x j. Now at this instant we'll put x equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 1. So we'll get acceleration a bar equal to 8 into 1 is 8 minus 6 I plus we have minus 8 into minus 1 is plus 8 minus 4 j, that equal to 2I plus 4j. So that is the same answer we are getting here. So this time we have the modulus of acceleration will be equal to under root of 2 square plus 4 square, which is equal to 4.47. The water flows through a constant diameter pipe with a uniform velocity given by V is equal to 8 by T plus 5 J meter per second, where T is in second. The acceleration at a time T equal to 1 second you have to calculate. This time we have velocity is equal to 0I 8 by T plus 5J. W component is 0. So the total acceleration this time is given as dV by dt, which is same as the partial derivative of v with respect to t plus v of u into del v by del x plus v of v into del v by del y. Third component is 0. So we have acceleration equal to del t of velocity component. First component is meaningless, so we have 8 by t plus 5 j plus u component is 0, so this value will vanish. You have to directly write down v value. V component is 8 by t plus 5 plus into del y of velocity vector v is 8 by t plus 5. So the partial derivative of 8 by t will be minus 8 by t square. Second term is 0, is j component, plus we have 8 by t plus 5, and the derivative of 8 by t with respect to y is 0, and even the phi is also 0, so this term will not appear. In that case we have to put the value of t is equal to 1. So our answer is a bar equal to minus 8j. Therefore we have modulus of a will be equal to 8 meter per second square. A steady incompressible flow is given by u is equal to 2x square plus y square, v is equal to minus 4xy. What is the convective acceleration along the x direction you have to calculate? So this time we are only interested in convective acceleration along the x direction. So we have ax equal to u into del u by del x plus we have v into del u by del y. The third component will not be there, plus we have del u by del t, and that is also equal to 0 because as such there is no term of t. So this time we have u is equal to 2x square plus y square. We have del x of u, that equal to 2x square plus y square, plus we have v component is minus 4xy into del u by del y. So we have del y of 2x square plus y square. So you will get here 2x square plus y square. Derivative of 2x square with respect to x is 4x, plus we have minus of 4xy into derivative of 2x square plus y square is 2y. Now this you have to solve at x equal to 1 and y is equal to 2. So we have convective acceleration along the x direction is 2x square is same as 2 into 1 is 2, plus we have y square that equal to 4 into 4 into 1 is 4. Second term is minus 4, x is 1, y is 2 into 2 into 2 that equal to 6. 6 into 4 is 24 minus 8 into 4 that equal to 32. So answer is equal to minus 8. Choice C is correct. An unsteady velocity field is given by u is equal to t square plus 3y, v is equal to 4t plus 5x. So we have two-dimensional flow. The acceleration at the point phi 3 at t is equal to 2. You have to calculate. So this time again we'll calculate the acceleration using the material derivative. So we have material derivative is dv by dt, which is same as the partial derivative of velocity v with respect to t plus v of u into partial derivative of velocity with respect to x plus v of v into partial derivative of v with respect to y. So all this component we need to calculate here. Here v stands for the velocity vector. We have to put x is equal to 5, y is equal to 3 and t is equal to 2. In that case we have u is equal to t square plus 3y that equal to 4 plus 3 into 3, which is 9 plus 4 equal to 13. Similarly we have v is equal to 4t plus 5x will be equal to 4 into 2 plus 5 into 5, that is 25 plus 8 will be equal to 33. And we have velocity vector v bar will be equal to u component that equal to t square plus 3y I plus 4t plus 5x j. So we have acceleration a bar will be equal to the partial derivative with respect to t of t square plus 3y I plus 4t plus 5x plus we have u value will be equal to 13, and we need to calculate del x of velocity vector t square plus 3y I plus 4t plus 5x j plus we have the v component will be equal to 33, and we need to calculate del y into we have u component is t square plus 3y I plus we have 4t plus 5x j. Let's solve this. We have acceleration vector a bar equal to the partial derivative of t square will be equal to 2t I. Ty derivative with respect to t is 0. The partial derivative of 4t will be equal to 4. So we have 4j. Then we have 13 into partial derivative of t square will be equal to 0 with respect to x, even 3y equal to 0. So we have 0i. Derivative of 4t with respect to x is 0. Derivative of 5x will be equal to 5. So we have 5j plus we have 33. Partial derivative of t square with respect to y is 0 and 3y derivative is equal to 3i, and the partial derivative of 4t with respect to y is 0 and 5x is 0. So we have 0j. And in this equation we'll put t is equal to 2. So we'll get here 4i plus 4j. So it's 0i plus 65j plus 99i plus 0j. So 4 plus 99 will be equal to 103i, and 65 plus 4 is 69j. In one single step you have to calculate here the acceleration only. This will take a time here. Actually, I have written this term here. You can orally do this calculation and save the time. So finally, we have acceleration magnitude will be equal to under root of 103 square plus 69 square, that is close to 123.97 units.